Lately, a lot of people have been telling me that they'd like to see a sniping tips and tricks video for APB Reloaded. At first, I had thought it would have been a bland upload, but then realized there were a lot of people that could benefit from the tips. So here we are with some of the best APB Reloaded sniping tips. One thing that I want to make clear is that when it comes down to using the NHVR or any other sniper rifle of its class, if you know how to control and handle the sniper, you don't need mods or any of the fancy armas weapons. The only reason I myself have an armas weapon is because it looks nice when people inspect me. That's literally it. Your secondary, however, is important and dependent on your playstyle. I myself have the Jersey Devil, a very fast secondary which is good for if I get ran up on in close quarters. If you're the type of person to take people out from a distance, I would recommend a hard-hitting secondary like the Colby or the Act 44. However, if you enjoy to get up close and personal, I would recommend a secondary like mine, something that's able to put off a number of rounds quickly so you can defend yourself if someone gets too close. Now, let's get to the playstyle. One thing that you will always notice about my gameplay is that I am constantly moving around. It is very rare that you will ever see me standing still, whether it be in Fight Club or missions. Keeping and controlling constant movement is important mainly because it makes it harder for enemies to hit you. If you get a hit on somebody and they turn around and try and take you out, you'll want to make sure that you're the one who places the second shot, not them. This is especially important when you're going against someone else who also has a sniper, mainly because if you're standing still, you're basically already dead. Another thing that is very important to utilize is the switching of angles. As small as the details sound, the angle of which you're shooting from can make all the difference in a one-on-one situation or when you're shooting a multitude of people. As you'll see in almost all of my clips, 90% of the time I'm switching angles to get a better shot on someone. When I get the first shot, I almost always switch angles to aim ahead, which brings me to my next tip. One thing which is not always taken into account is predicting movement. This is very important when it comes to sniping because after you get your first shot, it's important that you know what to do next. When it comes to my experience while sniping, I found there are two main outcomes once you land your first shot. Someone will either A, run in the opposite direction, or B, jump to avoid getting shot. When it comes to both of these, the counter is pretty simple. If you keep the aim for your second shot a little higher and know how to lead your shot, there's really no problem. For my last and arguably most important tip, always make sure to choose your fights wisely. If you're getting rushed, there is no shame in pulling at your secondary to grab a quick kill. If you want to pull streaks and get as many kills as possible, you can't always rely on your sniper. You also need to take into account your range before you try and snipe somebody from 5 feet away. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten to a close encounter fight and just lost because I didn't think about how close I really was. As much as I'd like to say the contrary, not every fight can be solved with a sniper rifle. You need to know when to and when not to use your secondary. But yeah guys, these have been the best tips that I can go ahead and think about to give you guys, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video and I hope this video does improve you as a sniper. If you guys have any questions about, my playstyle, or you have any questions about just what to do as a sniper, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll go ahead and answer them as soon as possible. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smack that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you are new. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe.
Mind your motherfucking business, ain't nothing you gotta see. How you all up in my shit when you got more problems than me? Yeah, I'm cool, but you don't wanna see that other side of me. And my nigga